Hi guys, welcome to our channel, Hanging with the Harrisons. Before we get started, why don't you go ahead, like, subscribe, share our channel, and don't forget to hit the notification button so that you can get all of our fabulous videos. Okay, now down to business. All right, I guess you all see the pressure cooker here. Yep, another easy peasy recipe from Hanging with the Harrisons. Tonight, I am going to cook some quick, easy peasy chili. Yeah, quick, easy peasy chili. You know, like you have those days when you come home from work and you just got a taste for chili, but you don't want to have to go through all the hoops, jumping through the hoops or getting the cumin and getting all this other stuff together that you put red pepper and all this stuff that you put in chili. You just want something that's easy and ready to go. So let me just show you how to do it, where you can have all your ingredients in one package. Yes, that's what I said, one package. Y'all know that I'm all about making things easy, right? Okay, well, here we go. The first thing that you're gonna need with my recipe is one of those rolls of 3 pounds of ground beef. Yes, I get the 3 pounds of ground beef, I get 80-20. You know, because you want a little bit of fat in there just to make it a little juicy. 80-20, 3 pounds of ground beef, right? Okay, the next thing you're gonna need, of course, is your pressure cooker. And y'all probably can hear. Yeah, I know you can. You can hear it. I'm gonna turn this off. Because I've already grounded, not ground up, but I already browned my ground beef, right? I've already browned it up because I was like, you know what? Let me do a video. This is easy. This is something I come home from work and I just throw together for us. So I'm doing this video, but I was already doing the ground beef. So the ground beef is already cooked up and everything, right? So all you're gonna need is 2 packs of chili powder. Yep, I got the McCormick chili powder in the store, already made up. All your ingredients already in that package, so you don't have to go out and get all the other stuff that you need to make chili, right? Okay, then you're gonna need 2 cans of beans, right? I get the mixed chili beans, right, by Bush. And I also get kidney beans. It doesn't matter where you get them from. It can already be in your cabinet. It don't have to be the same brand. All you want is some beans. You want some kidney beans or you want some Bush beans. It doesn't matter. Just get you some beans to put in your pot, okay? If you want beans in your chili. If you don't want any beans in the chili, then don't put any beans in the chili, right? Okay. So then you're going to need some broth, okay? I didn't have any beef broth in my cabinet. I had some chicken broth. So we're going to put some chicken broth in it because it ain't going to taste like chicken because it's chicken broth. If you don't want to run to the store, there's something you can use. You don't want to use any broth, just use some water, right? So what I did is once I browned up that ground beef, you know, just take you a little broth after you've gotten all that grease off of it and pour your little broth in there to kind of wet it again. You know, wet it because you're going to pour in your chili powder. And you want it to be lubricated a little bit when you pour in that chili powder. So just pour in you a little bit of broth. A little bit of broth, just to wet it a little bit. Turn that baby back on so it can be sauteing. All right, it's nice and wet at the bottom down there. Nice and wet at the bottom. And what you want to do, when you do put that broth in there, you're going to want to use probably about 1/3 of a cup. You know, about 1/3 of a cup. And I need some more in there because I don't think it wasn't enough to come out of there. So we're going to put a little bit more in there. There we go. All right, you got the broth in there. Okay, now this is my two package of chili powder. And you just simply take that chili powder and you just pour it over that ground beef after you have drained that ground beef. Just pour it in there. Pour that chili powder in there. Take that chili powder and just work it in that meat real good. Just work it in that meat because I seasoned my meat just a little bit. I didn't season it too much because that chili powder is going to season your meat. at this point now, if you use onion, if you use bell pepper, if you use yellow bell pepper, whatever you feel like you want to put in your chili to give it a little bit more flavor, when you're browning your ground beef, you make sure you put all that in there with your ground beef, okay? And if you're going to be using cumin and all that other stuff, once you get your ground beef in there, you don't have to brown that ground beef. You can put everything in there before you cook that ground beef. Just put all your stuff in there with the ground beef. You put your onion, you put your bell pepper, you put your celery, you put your cumin, you put your, if you want a little dash of cayenne pepper, you put that in there, right? And you cook that all up with that ground beef. I didn't cook it up with my ground beef because I don't use all of that. I don't use onion. You all know. You know me and you watch my videos, you already know that I don't use onion. So you just take it. So I ground up my ground beef without all of that because I don't use all of that. But I do use my seasoning and my little spices and stuff. And also if you use garlic and bell pepper, when you're browning up that ground beef, you take it and you put it in there and you cook it some, right? You cook it with that. Now this right here, this is my onion powder and my garlic powder put together. And what I do is I just take it. I simply take it and I just shake. This is a little bit too big. I don't want to put it over because I noticed that since I be shaking it over there, that steam come up in there and then make my stuff stick together in my little jar. So now I just stick a spoon in there and I just shake it over it like that. And then I just stir it on up. And see, it's all in there now. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take, oh, and also you want some tomato sauce. I'm going to take 2 cans of tomato sauce and I'm going to pour it right in there. 2 cans of tomato sauce and I'm going to pour it right in there. I'm going to take my bush chili beans and I'm just going to pour it right on in there. Just pour it right on in there. I'm going to take my kidney beans and I'm going to pour it right on in there. And if you're a person that like a whole lot of beans, then get you another can and put it in there. And then I'm going to take me some Rotel tomatoes, some diced tomatoes, and I'm going to pour it in there. Pour it in there. Now, I actually should take 2. I really should take 2 cans of Rotel tomatoes. If you like a lot of tomatoes in there in your chili, you definitely want to take, and I'm going to pour a little bit more broth in there. Pour a little bit more broth in there. There you go. Pour enough broth in there where I'm gonna let y'all see this. You want to pour enough broth in there where your chili is lubricated, right? Because you want it to be a little lubricated. Not a whole lot of lubricated, just enough where it looked like some good thick chili. All right, you just stirred it up. You done put everything there. You got your beans in there. And this gonna be some quick, easy peasy chili. Normally, it calls for 1 pack of chili to every pound of ground beef. But since I had to drain some water off, it probably ended up being about 2 pounds. So that's why I used only 2 packs. Hey, Reg.
Hey, was the food ready?
It's going to be ready in a few minutes. I got some chili beans going on here. Got some chili going on here. You know, some of that quick, easy peasy chili. And, y'all, now, I'm going to do it. See, look at that. How that look, honey? Oh, let me get from in front of the camera. How that look?
It's ready now, ain't it?
Nah, it's got to cook a little bit more. It's not ready yet. It look good, huh? Quick, easy peasy chili. You can have chili. Y'all can have chili in less than 30 minutes. In less than 30 minutes, you can have yourself some chili. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let this cook. And it's not gonna cook for long. I'm gonna put this on.
See these nuts?
They in there?
Yep.
See? That's why I don't want to leave those cookies out. Y'all, we're talking about these.
Put this up, honey, when you
We're talking about, we have bought some cinnamon rolls. And unfortunately, I have left stuff out before, but I guess this time of the year, gnats are like just really out there. We talking about chili, but I'm talking about gnats right now. And see, I put some cinnamon rolls out because I wanted to see if the gnats were still here, because the gnats was in those cinnamon rolls the other day and I'm throwing them away. Because, gnats, they land on poop. The gnats are flies and they land on poop. They land on everything else. And also, y'all, in their little hairs when they land on your food, They can also bring diseases, you know, and COVID-19 is out right now. They can land on your food. If they land on it and stay on it long enough, it can transfer diseases on your food. And sometimes that's how people get sick. What?
Get back on the chili. You can do another video on the gnats.
I know, right? I know. You're right, honey. Because I don't want to make this video long at all. But I do want y'all to see what this looked like. So I'm going to lift up this camera. And you know what? I also, honey, I'm going to give me a camera that I can hang from right here so they can look down in the pot. You know?
Yeah, just
we're going to be advancing. We're going to be advancing.
Like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Thank you, honey. Y'all see that chili? Look there. It looks nice, don't it? Stop, baby. Stop. Don't turn it. Don't turn. There you go. It's good. You got it good. That's the chili, y'all. It's cooking, and we'll be back a little bit later on because Reg is going to taste this baby, okay?
Because I'm hungry.
Yeah, he's hungry. Been acting ever since I got from the grocery store. This man been wanting to eat. All right, y'all. So y'all be blessed and hang on and hang tight, and I'll be right back with y'all, okay? All righty. Hey, guys. I wanted to pop back in real quickly because I wanted to let you all in on something here. If you notice, I don't have my top on my pot because when you go back, when you start letting all the chicken and everything fuse together, you can just put it on simmer. You don't even have to, because it's not going to cook that long, so you don't even have to put your top on there and lock it in. You can just cook it like you're cooking on top of a stove, because with your chili, it's almost done. Once you put all the ingredients in there together, it is almost done. And just let it cook like it's cooking on top of the stove. Don't lock it down. I wouldn't lock it down. One reason that you may not want to lock it down is because the chili is thick. And sometimes it may have a tendency of maybe kind of sticking at the bottom a little bit because the consistency is really thick. So it may be best just to leave your top off. Just leave it off and let it cook for about 10 minutes and hey, you got some chili. And pressure cookers don't always have to have the lid on it if you're cooking a certain item or if you're cooking a certain dish. And also I want you guys to know that since I did use the 3 pounds of ground beef, I went ahead and added in another can of beans, which made it 3 cans of beans. And I also added in another pack of chili powder, which made it 3 packs of chili powder. So you want to put that on your list of ingredients. So that because I tasted it and it didn't have enough chili taste, but with this extra pack, it should be perfecto. So I want to show you guys how this is cooking without the lid on. I mean, it's bubbling too. I mean, it's cooking real good. Let me kind of stir it up a little bit there. And I'm going to bring it over so you guys can see this. You see how that's cooking? It's bubbling really, really well. Bubbling real well. And let me pull this chili up so you can see this chili. You see those chili, you see the tomatoes in there, you see the beans in there. This is going to be really, really good. And we're going to sprinkle some cheese over it. You know, sprinkle your little cheese over it. If you want to put some not whipped cream, but if you want to put some sour cream over it, you can do that. You can make you some nachos with this. There is so much that you can do with chili. You can get you some chips, spread them out on your plate, take this chili mix and put it right over that those nachos, sour cream, sprinkle you some cheese on there, or you can get the cheese that you, the ready whipped cheese, and you have you a nice little plate of nachos. You don't have to just have taco seasoning, but make you some nachos with this. You can spread it over some rice. Matter of fact, this is cooked, so I'm going to turn it off here. And you can do a whole lot with this chili. You can just have the chili by itself. You can have it over some rice. Hey, if you want to, you can take this same little chili here. If you have it left over, take it and freeze it. Pull it back out. Cook you some noodles. Spread it over the noodles. You can just be creative, man. Just be creative with this chili. You know, if you like noodles and you like chili, put that baby together, you know, and make you some chili noodles. Dude, I mean, it is endless what you can do with this. Just open up your mind and be creative and, you know, I'm not gonna say get outside the box because why you have to have a box in the first place? Thinking outside. I've heard people say thinking outside the box and say why even have a box, right? Anyway, so guys, I'm gonna be back and let Reg taste this so we can all see how this wonderful chili tastes. I know it's gonna taste good, so I'll be right back. Hey y'all, we're back. And look, it's the king, y'all. He's sitting here getting ready to do a taste test. And he's gonna be real now, honey. Don't try to make me, You can go ahead. I don't care if he hurt my feelings. He's testing out. It's real hot now, so give him a minute. It's real hot. The taste tester. Huh?
What am I tasting for?
You're tasting to see if it tastes like chili. It's my easy peasy chili. You gonna taste? Does it taste like chili?
I don't know. It's so hot I can't put it in my mouth.
Okay, y'all give him a minute. Give him a minute. It smells like chili.
It smells like chili and it look like chili.
Do it taste like
but
chili?
But it don't taste like chili.
It don't? Well, y'all, look, if it don't taste like chili, it don't taste like chili. I'm not one of the people that come on here, and lie about something that tastes like chili. Now, it's got 3 packs of chili powder in it now. I don't know why it don't taste like chili.
It tastes like beans and rice and ground beef.
But you don't taste no chili in it?
No.
None, baby. I put 3 packs of chili powder in this stuff, y'all. Y'all know what? Hold on a second. I'm getting ready to get me a bowl of this, and I'm going to tell, because I'm going to see. But baby, it don't taste like chili to you. Maybe I need to tweak this a little bit more.
Get you a bowl. I'm
going to get a bowl, and I'm going to tell y'all the truth, because if it don't taste like chili, but it tastes like something, if he like it, that's it. If he like it, that's a different story, because if he like it, I'm going to cook it again.
You didn't say taste it to see if I like it. You said taste it to see if it tastes like chili.
Okay, well, do you like it?
Yeah.
Oh, so he like it. He said it don't taste like chili, but he like it. But I'm going to get a bowl, and I'm going to taste it, because I want to, is the cat? Oh, I want to see what it tastes like. So y'all hang tight for a minute because I'm going to get me a bowl of this. Okay, y'all. I'm going to sit in the chair with them. I went and I got some, right? But all I got was the chili. I didn't get any rice because sometimes rice, when you add rice with stuff, rice will sometimes take away the flavor, especially if you don't season the rice. And I didn't season the rice. With a little salt to give it a little flavor, salt to add that little flavor to it. So I'm going to taste this without the rice because I know good and well putting 3 packs of chili powder in this, it's got to taste something like some chili, a little bit of anything. So let me see. It's hot, so I'm going to blow it. So y'all just hang tight for 1 second because I got to taste this. Red said it don't taste like chili. I want him to be truthful. I don't want him to lie. Because sometimes I be like, when some people, there go the battery. Like some people, how they be on there. I know good and well everything that they taste can't taste all that good. And sometimes when I see that first expression on their face, I be saying to myself, that ain't taste good. They gonna go with it, but I don't think it tastes good. So let me taste y'all. Well, I think it tastes a little bit like chili. What I think is that maybe I should have put my own cumin in there just to give it that little flavor. I'm not going to say that it tastes just all the way like chili. Even after the 3 packs of chili powder. Baby, I don't know. It kind of tastes like chili a little bit, huh? It tastes like chili a little bit. But anyway, neither here nor there. It is good. It's good. It has a little hint of chili, so you might want to add a little bit of something else in there. You know, add you a little bit of something else. But all I know is that it tastes really good. Okay, y'all. Well, my husband say that it didn't taste like chili. Honey, do it taste a little bit like chili? Honey.
Not even 3%.
You see, I don't even know if I'm gonna post this video now. He said not even 3%.
Honey, you need to do something for the phone go there.
Honey, you want me to take the video off you? Did y'all hear him talking about, honey, you need to do something before the phone go dead?
The battery's saying
See?
it's low.
This real life. And you see, people like to see real life. This is how he act. That's how he act. But anyway, y'all,